Joe here. For you newcomers, this YouTube channel is dedicated to those folks that understand best practices but don't understand how to execute them in their current culture. They need some tips, they need some experience, they need somebody that's learned and failed. So that's what this channel is dedicated to, telling you stories from my 32 years, deploying technology, deploying best practices, what didn't work, what did work, and hopefully will shorten your journey in the process. So today's topic is a question. This was from an individual, sent this an email to me and said, hey, what's the impact of AI, artificial intelligence, and industrial Internet of Things on jobs? What's the impact on careers of craftsmen, craftswomen out there, supervisors, planners? What's that all going to mean to me? A lot of fear out there in the organization. So I thought I would take a few minutes to give my personal impression. Today's challenge for you, hey, copy or share this link with a friend. Send an email to them, say, hey, this is a pretty cool video. Join this community. Maybe send another video. Bring a friend to the party, okay? It's bring a friend to YouTube Day, okay? I'd appreciate that. Let's expand the audience, expand the sharing, expand the comments. Everybody's got something to offer here. So that's your challenge for today. So again, this question came from a listener. Okay, so let's mentally fast forward 10 years. And I'm going to describe some things that I see 10 years from now associated with AI and industrial Internet of Things. The technology is getting very inexpensive, even today. This used to cost thousands of dollars to add sensors to a pump, to a motor, to a gearbox. And now those are in the hundreds. You can outfit, for a few $100s piece of equipment. 90% of the plants are going to be participating in this. That's probably around 25% right now. But they're going to be doing that on less than 30% of the assets. You're not going, if you've got 10,000 assets at your site, which a lot of major manufacturing plants do, you're not going to outfit everything and overload with data. But about 30% is what I see. Could be wrong. Now there's going to be another 30% of assets that are going to be covered by handheld devices, handheld IR, UE, Vibe devices. So we'll have about 60% coverage, and those will be all the critical assets. I think that'll be a very high percentage, but total assets at the site will be less than 100. I'm estimating around 60%. Give me a comment if you think differently. That leaves about 40% of the assets that still remain, but less critical. You're still going to be needing to do PMs on equipment, still going to be needing to do repairs as you do today. Also, there's going to be expanded use of precision maintenance, using laser alignment tools, doing things to much higher quality, because we're going to be a lot smarter on how equipment fails, and precision is going to be the key to that. There's going to be a unplanned downtime, guys. I'd love to get rid of it, but far less drama. Far less drama. As an example, we're going to be doing some things like replacing a bearing instead of cutting the bearing off with a torch and then replacing the shaft and all the collateral damage with major failures. There's going to be significantly less of that 10 years from now. Those that fail to keep up with this technology, I believe their doors are going to be closing. Labor, production, quality is going to price them out of the market. Look at the automotive industry. If you go back 25 years, there were a lot of mom and pop, just backyard, pole barn, auto repair shops. Those are going away. You pull your car into the shop, they hook it up to a computer, they hook it up to sensors from your exhaust, they measure all the health of your car, and then are able to fix it. There's still mechanics, there's still technicians out there, there's still planners and schedulers. All those are needed, but your mom and pop places that couldn't keep up with the technology have gone away. I expect that same thing to happen in the next 10 years. Those are going to be left behind further by the opportunity cost that is linked to unreliability. So when you're unreliable, it's all hands on deck. It's a lot of drama, a lot of resources, a lot of stress, a lot of strain, a lot of hours. Now imagine you didn't have that unreliability. what could happen to production? Production is going to go up 20, 30, 40%. Quality is going to get better, make a step change in quality. Also, innovation, new products, new ways of doing things. It's going to be great. So your impact, what's the impact? I got a chart behind me. I know you're all staring at the whiteboard. What does that mean? Well, it depends on who you are. And I've got, 5 different kinds of people. There are people that love the unplanned downtime. There are people that are closed to new skills. That's a second group of people. Then a third group is they're open to new skills. A fourth group is, they want increased autonomy and increased accountability. There are people in that category. And then there are people that want to expand the technology to drive results, want to take it further, where they get 2 + 2 = 4. They take the technology and apply it in a new, innovative way. I believe there's going to be, let me back up. I've got a few categories here. Number 1, jobs. More jobs, I'm going to have a green check mark, less jobs, an X. So if you love unplanned downtime, there's going to be less jobs in the future. If you're closed to new skills, less jobs. If you're open to new skill, there are going to be more jobs. You got a check mark. And then if you want increased autonomy and accountability, there's going to be like 2x the number of jobs. Or on steroids, 2x is probably not the right number, but it's going to be significantly increasing. And then those that want to expand their role, take on some autonomy, drive problem solving, there's just going to be a plethora of jobs out there. Now, regarding jobs, and that's the most emotional part for folks, there is a shrinking population of craft people. It's well known. Mike Rowe, I love listening to his videos out there on craftsmen and the crisis we have. But there's a shrinking population. You add the impact of shrinking population plus these new jobs over here with increased accountability and expanding the technology. You add those two together, all are going to have a job in the future. There's nobody in this industry, nobody designing the technology thinks there's going to be less people or not have a job for everyone. There's going to be less of one kind of job, more of another kind of job, and then overall less jobs. But everybody that wants to go into this discipline is going to have a great job in the future. My next line down is, increase technical skills. If you want to increase your technical skills, that these folks, they're just status quo. These folks' job, they're learning and growing every single day. Problem solving, getting involved in problem solving and design. Not these first two people that closed, but then expanding as you go to the right here. Less forced overtime and unexpected overtime. Man, who likes that in maintenance? When you're planning on going camping for the weekend, you're planning on a family reunion, something breaks, everybody's scheduled into work. Who likes that? Nobody does. I see that is a major positive for especially the people as you move here to the right. I think it's going to be less for everybody. Probably should put that as a green check mark. Engagement in the business. The more you're involved, the more your opinion is listened to and deployed, the more engaged you're going to be. That's just going to take off. Job satisfaction really just goes along with that as well. Also, folks, that for those people that are interested, as you move farther on the curve this way, there's much more demand for your job, much more unique, and that's going to come with money. I think it's a significant opportunity for you. Bottom line, there's going to be jobs for all. Nobody can see less people being laid off from the maintenance and reliability industry. There's just going to be overall less of them because less people are coming in, and these are going to be brand new jobs over here. It's new and exciting for those that want them, highly engaging. Being a part of something big. I just really see this as a great opportunity for people. Hey, and I've got a couple buddies that are doing this, part-time retirement jobs. So you get out here, you learn these skills out here, you decide to retire at 60 years old, you can part-time go in and consult on why things are failing, how to set these things up, help these new equipment, help them learn. I just think it's got a great opportunity for people. 0 to 10 years, I think it's going to be a competitive advantage to move over here to the right, to have the technology at your plant where you're doing artificial intelligence and you have sensors on everywhere and that being analyzed. 10 years from now, I see that as going to be table stakes. That's going to be the price of entry. Everybody's going to have it. It's not going to be a competitive industry. It's going to be, if you're either in this industry or out because of this. So, hey, my challenge for next week, fear, one way of interpreting fear is false expectations appearing real. False expectations appearing real. If you have a smartphone, you can handle this technology. If you're dabbling around on your phone, you're able to do anything on it, you can handle this technology. Getting pretty basic. Ask your supervisor for a hands-on demonstration. If you have fears about the future and what this technology is going to bring to you, grab an IR gun, grab a UE instrument, vibe, oil analysis. This stuff's not that hard. It really isn't. But with fear comes from you're not familiar with the equipment. So grab the equipment, get a hands-on demonstration. It'll make you feel great about the future. Begin your journey, folks. This really isn't that hard. If you want free pointers from me, send me an email, send me a comment. If you want some hands-on coaching from me, send me an email and say, Joe, we want an experience guide because we want to get here faster. Talk to you later. Bye.